So welcome to a new video from a beautiful Saturday here in the forest of Sweden. Today I will continue clay plastering our walls. We are in the beginning of October and we only got 3 months left of this year, so the winter is coming. So the goal for us is to seal up the log cabin from wind, and the first layer of clay will windproof the log walls from wind. And then we have to finish 2 more floors, one in the bathroom and one in the entrance of this log cabin. We also have to wind seal some areas around the windows and in the ceiling. But when we are done with that job, we are prepared for the cold winter wind here in Sweden. But I also want to talk about me quitting my job, leaving the rat race, because it's been 1 year since I left my job, and I want to talk a little bit about what I have done all this year and how I make some extra income without being an employee. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about my experience being unemployed. So I hope you will enjoy this video, and if you like it, please hit the like button, and if you want to follow me on my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I will appreciate that very, very much. So clay plastering log walls is very easy and a lot of fun. This first layer will serve both as a wind protection and a wind sealing of the walls, but also it will give a nice and sticky surface for the other coming layers. So this is one reason why I quit my job. Even though it's Saturday today, for me each day is the same. I don't care if it's Sunday or Saturday or Friday. I do the work anyway. And I can choose whenever I want to work. If I want to work on the log cabin, or if I want to help others do some carpentry, or if I want to clean windows and make the show, I can choose from it. So it was 1 year ago I decided to. So 1 year ago I decided to quit my job. It was after my summer vacation, and under the summer vacation we did a lot of work on this log cabin, also on the outside area. And when my summer vacation was over, it was time to go back to work. And I've been able to work from home for the last 3 years. So for me, go back to work means I have to go inside to our smaller cabin for like 9 hours a day, staring at the computer, and knowing that we have tons of work to be done here on the log cabin and outside. I'm sitting in front of a computer and staring out of the window and thinking about all the work that needs to be done. So after a few weeks I decided I need to do some big changes in my life, because I cannot work with something that I feel is less meaningful when I know that I want to do something else than just sitting inside on my chair. I know that I wanted to do something else in my life than just sitting in front of a computer for the whole day. So we did some calculation on our home budget, and we came up with the solution that we can hire me to do all this job. Instead of hiring a carpenter to do all the work for us, we are hiring me instead. So if we need to, we can take from our savings to pay bills, but it will help if I also can make some income. My wife is still working, so she will bring in the most of the income, but it would be good and if I can make some income too. So I was thinking about, what have I done in my life? What kind of work do I manage? Well, I am a software developer. I have developed some application that is still in use in the industry, in the production line, in the industry. So I will mostly get some question about my software. Maybe they need some upgrade or some changes. And I have a computer and I can do that from home. So that was one of the opportunity to make some extra money. Another thing is that I can carpenter for others if they want to have some simple buildings set up. I can do that. And I started my working life as a window cleaner when I was 18. So I knew that, yeah, I can clean windows. So over this year I have been carpentering for others for a few times, and I have done some window cleaning, mostly in the summer, and now when the fall is coming I have done a lot of window cleaning. But most of my income comes from the IT support on my software applications. That is where I get most of the money per hour. So I did some calculation over this 9 months of this year, what I have bring in income, and in my pocket, after all the taxes are paid, I have in average got $450 each month in my pocket. And that is not much money. But we don't have any big costs when we live here. So when we sold our big house down in the village, we were able to pay off all the bank loans and all the loans for our cars. So we don't have any bank loans to pay, and we don't have any mortgage to pay. But we do have one cost that we need to get rid of, and that's the apartment that we are renting. Because here in the forest we don't have any real kitchen, we don't have any laundry room, and we don't have any shower. So we need to wash our clothes from time to time, and we have to make food. And it's also nice to have a warm shower from time to time. We use the creek to wash up, but now when it's fall, the creek is going colder and colder. So we got an apartment that we are renting, and the cost for that apartment each month, can you guess what that is? $450. The work I do each month, in an average, is $450. That pays for the apartment that we are renting. So when we have a proper kitchen up here in the log cabin, and when we have the laundry room finished, and when we have a shower and bathroom in the log cabin, we don't need that apartment anymore. So that's what we are aiming for and working for. We need to get this log cabin finished so that we can get rid of the apartment, and when we don't have to pay for the apartment, $450, maybe I don't have to work at all. But I think I will work anyway, because I love doing carpentry, and I love doing window cleaning, and I also love doing and upgrading my software. So as long as the company is still using my software in the production line, I will serve them with help and support and upgrade and so on. But anyway, the apartment costs $450, and that's what I bring in each month in average, doing whatever I like to do. I don't have any obligations. I can say no to the window cleaning, I can say no to the carpentry. I don't think I can say no to helping out with the software. The work with the software is about 5 to 10 hours each month, so that's not much work anyway, so I can manage that. But as you see, we really need to get this log cabin finished up, and the goal now is to windshield the walls and make the floors ready, and then we are getting powered. We are connected to the grid, but this log cabin is not connected to the grid. So in a few weeks we will have a power line connected to the grid and to the log cabin, and in the end of October we will have a heat source. We will have an air heater to this log cabin, and we are finish up plumbing and the water connection. So the process of this log cabin is not in the beginning, it's not in the middle, it's somewhere between middle and end. So we hope that we can move into this log cabin before the winter is coming, and we can move into this log cabin when we have it completely sealed from the cold wind. So I will continue to clay plastering this wall, and I hope to see you in the next video. I think that will be when I'm setting up the walls for the bathroom, or it will be something completely different. Hope to see you anyway. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.